Hey everybody, it's Mikala, the Mad Music Podcast. And we are the podcast that talks about music that moves us in a myriad of ways. I'm with my lovely co-hosts, Amma and Dami.
Hey,
yo. As you already know, it's the first Friday of the month, even though today we're recording is Tuesday, but whatever. It's the first Friday of the month. So you already know we shoot the shit. You know,
yes.
You know what it is. But before we get on to that, how was you guys' Thanksgiving and all that
nice.
Stuff?
Ooh, you go first.
It was lovely. I had a good time. Michael came up with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. So he spent time with, my mom and stepdad.
Dr. T.
Then we went over to my father's side, spent time with my uncle and my cousin.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. He had a good time. He enjoyed himself.
Oh,
I love it.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's cute.
What about you, Alma?
Oh, I had a good time too. I went back home to New Orleans, but then ended up spending actual vacation day, Thanksgiving Day in Houston with my brother and his fam because he wasn't able to get that Friday off. So it was only a 5-hour ride, which turned into 9 hours with my mom and Cameron.
Wait. 5 to 9.
A lot of stopping. We took the long way because my mom didn't want to be on the main highway, and that added boohoo time. But we made it safely, and so it was me, Cameron, my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law, Kracia, and my nephew, Corbin. We had a good old time.
Everybody
was Navy was in PetSmart with the rest of his little furry friends.
Ooh, you couldn't even let Navy have a little chicken.
Navy does not travel well.
Oh, you gotta drug them.
Wait a minute.
What they get them?
No, that's a truth.
I know.
Listen, I'm not trying to hurt no animal. ACSC, don't come for me. It ain't
No,
drugging.
he really does need something though for the road because he be like the whole time.
Yeah, settle them down.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, we had a good old time in Houston, and then we did the Bayou Classic, which is a New Orleans holidays. Southern University, Grambling University. They have the battle bands on Friday, then they play the game on Saturday. So me and Cameron went with my uncle, my aunt, my cousins were there on Saturday. So we had a good time. Shantae's parents were there. We met up with them, which was nice as well. So yeah, it was a nice break.
Sounds good.
What about you?
Mine was different. I'm always with my family, but this time I was with Jerome and Austin.
Oh,
yeah.
Jerome, come on, Texas.
Back down to Texas. Yeah. It was cool. We had a good time. We didn't have Thanksgiving food. He was sad, but it is what it is.
What y'all eat?
You ain't cook now?
I cooked. We both cooked, but I made steak and. He made the steak and we made sides, steakhouse type of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Steak dinner.
Yeah, because I was like, Jerome, it don't make sense for us to have a whole Thanksgiving spread and it's just us two and we want to eat barbecue and all that other stuff while we're here. So I'm not, we were in the grocery store and he was like, he's getting onions. He's like, I am a little sad. He's like, I was expecting a little Thanksgiving something. And I was like, boy, get out of here. You
not trying to guilt you through. Well, we not. So
that's not what we're doing.
He can't guilt me. He can't. He knows that.
So pick up these onions. Come on, let's go.
I was like, it's okay. On to the next. We gotta get out of here.
The most important thing is that y'all were together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right, now that the formalities are over, let's get into our chokehold. What have y'all been listening? We had a little break, but what have y'all been listening to? I think I could guess, but
yeah.
Who want to go first?
I mean, I've been singing this since we got here.
Right. What they talking about?
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. I get on the ass. Somebody got to do it. I'll make these niggas mad. Somebody got to do it. I love TV Off. And
yeah.
I didn't listen to the album right away. So when everybody kept screaming a little mustard, I'm like, where's this an album? Where's this an album? So I'm listening just to get to that part. And when I finally got to it, I'm like, oh, it's the second part.
It is, yeah.
Right. But I love the first part of that song too.
It is. So. I like it as well too.
It's good. I mean, I too have been listening to GNX, but I know we're going to talk about it later. So I'll talk about another song that snuck its way into my my ears over the past week, and we kind of talked about it real quickly in our last episode.
Yeah. I think more than quickly.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
No, we did.
Well, I guess I was inspired by that to continue listening. But
Yeah.
Bad Kim by Sabrina Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yes.
Yeah.
it didn't really like when am I on repeat on Spotify, like
Yeah.
all GNX, and then you see Sabrina.
you see Sabrina.
And you see Sabrina in there, and you're like, hold on.
Come on, duality.
That shit been getting me.
No, that's
It's-
good.
Yeah,
It's really
It's that groove. I was gonna say. It's that
Yes.
Tamia, I'm so into you.
Yes.
Groove.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that little pre-chorus, who's a cute one with the white jacket and the thick accent? Like, oh, that be getting me. Maybe it's all in my head. Yes. I be like, yes, Sabrina.
It's the vocal production for me. It's the way
Nah,
she
it's-
says the stuff.
Yeah.
It's
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's her harmonizing.
Yes. Yes.
Let me turn you down a little bit.
Yeah. I got to run this album.
So yes, GNX for sure, but that's the one song that then snuck in there, and I've
Yeah.
been playing every day.
Come
Yeah.
on, inclusion.
Of course. Shout out to the reactor video.
Yes.
Shout out. What about
Mine
you?
is Roman numeral 7. Like it's hot. It's
Oh.
this world was mine.
Hey.
Just randomly cooking and just started singing. And every time I would sing "If This World Were Mine," Jerome would come in like the real song. I'm like, no, that's not the one I'm singing. He's like, I know, but I just had to finish it.
No.
That's not what we singing right now.
Right.
Yes, Luther by Kendrick Lamar featuring Solana, SZA,
Yes.
Amos Girl, as we all know.
Yes.
Yeah, so can't get enough.
Can't.
Can't get enough of it.
Such a great song.
It's- I think that's the one I probably put on repeat first. Yeah.
Turn you on just so I can turn you on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go in, out, the slow.
Put that on my CT soul.
I like the back and forth. I like when people do the back and forth.
Yeah.
I
do
did
too.
it.
Yeah.
That was a good duet.
Their duets are always just good.
Yeah.
They're match made.
All the Stars was the last one, right? Like, I feel like,
Yeah.
or was it?
It was All the Stars.
Yeah,
And
well,
then before
It's
that
probably
was
something else that
no,
I'm not
because he
thinking of.
was on.
No, because Black Panther came out in 2016,
I'm about to say
right?
with
And then
yeah,
Control came out in
the
2017, so it was
came
Doves
out.
in the Wind.
Yeah.
You know she know.
niggas
You know
not
the historian know.
pussy.
You know she got it a
I'm
lot.
just saying, I think Black Panther came out in 2016.
You would know historian,
Now I got
Like, who are you asking?
Now I got
right?
But I think so.
Well, while you look it up, we do have a put on today. Actually, Div has suggested that we listen to the West Coast rapper Jay Taj. I listened to his EP. It was really, really good.
Okay.
Let me see what the name of the EP is. It's Lil Jerry or something like that.
Little Jerry.
Yeah, Little Jerry demos.
Okay.
And it's actually really good. She said, when she texted to me, she said, I don't hate all West Coast rap.
Oh.
Now, what that's supposed to mean?
All right. What do you mean by that?
But yeah, it's real groovy. It kind of puts me in the mind of Larry June, if y'all ever heard of Larry.
Oh, yes.
I have.
So yeah, and I told Michael to listen to it too. So maybe people will hear it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And I'm not like a big rap fan either. So I thought good production. It was flowing nice. There was a couple songs in there that I kept going back to. I was like, all right, okay, Lil Jerry.
Little Jerry.
Jay Taj actually is
Oh.
his name. But yeah, he's Lil
Oh.
Jerry. Yeah, like,
Is his name
that's-
Jerry?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back the Lils. Bring back the
Right,
Lils, like the real
right.
Lils, not the fake Lils.
Yeah, I think in that whole
you
thing,
are.
he's like growing out of being Little Jerry. So that's like,
I love that the
Yeah.
butterfly effect. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
like
that growth.
even in the rap,
Yeah.
even in the song, he's like, that ain't Little Jerry, that's Big Jerry. Yeah, so he's like,
Like when Mario cut the braids.
Is that always your signature? Like, I'm grown.
Right, I'm grown. I'm gonna cut
Yes.
my hair.
Cut the cornrow.
Oh my god.
yes. So if you don't like DJ Mustard or like Jack Antonoff beats, then you'll like Jay Taj's Little Jerry demos. Well, let's get on to our docket. Oh Lord, we got a lot to talk about today.
Yes.
First and foremost, as we already discussed briefly, GNX and it dropping right before we cutting turkey and sit down with our family, here come Kendrick. I get a text message in the sibling group chat. Kendrick just dropped an album. From none other than my brother. And I was like, and then that's when I text y'all like, I'm hearing Kendrick dropped an album.
I'm hearing. My
Right, she really did that. I was like, what?
What you mean you hearing?
I'm hearing Kendrick just dropped an album. Go ahead, looked on the Apple Music. Sure enough, he done dropped a full album. Initial thoughts, ladies.
Okay.
Were you surprised that he dropped an album?
I guess honestly at this point, can we be surprised about anything Kendrick does? Because literally he has done things throughout the whole year. So we should just be expecting shit just randomly at this point. He's been very consistent with it.
Yeah.
Everything seems very intentional, very timely. When I first heard it, I shout out to Kendrick because I don't know, without the exception of maybe like a few artists like such as SZA and stuff like that, over the past couple of years, I don't think I've been this excited about music in a while. And like wanting to sit and listen to words and production and all of the songs. I haven't felt like that in a long time.
Yeah.
So when I saw he dropped, I said, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And I also got even more excited because I saw that none of the beef songs were on the album. I said, oh, this is all new music.
Same.
I said, let's fucking go. So, I mean, yeah, my initial thoughts were I loved how it started out whacked out. Mira was like,
Whacked out.
I was like, yes, Kendrick. Like, I was definitely on that.
Ooh,
So good.
Yeah.
That little sound that comes in like every night. It was great.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a Wayne diss. I don't care what people say. He was not dissing Wayne. Whatever.
he know that too.
Whatever. But I mean, just in general, I thought it was fun. I did like that he said he was like, fuck a double entendre, like I'm just gonna talk to y'all straight. And I felt like this was probably one of those albums where he really was talking like
to us straight.
really straight.
Layman's term.
Yeah.
Like very much I just want to be very clear about what I'm saying and who I'm saying it to.
Yes.
He gave you deep songs, he gave you groovy songs, he gave you more commercial songs, right? Like he gave you a little bit of everything. Like so people can't say, oh, Kendrick put me to sleep. Like you got everything in this album.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate it. The production was amazing. I had a really fun time just listening to it.
So good.
The Heart Part 6, I love the sample. I love how he dedicated that to like all his TDE folks. Like it was giving me Big Brother vibes. Like I really, really just appreciated everything about this album. I thought it was a really great, solid, decent body of work from Kendrick. And I really think it's like a cherry on, well, I guess the tour is, but really think it was a cherry on top for the work that he put out this year. Like it was really great. So that was my first.
That was all your initial thought.
I'm about to say that's initial. Damn.
I think
that's a novel.
I know we gonna talk about songs, but
that's a novel, girl.
I mean, I was just like, yes.
My
it was initial plus.
I had a good time. It was amazing. None other than.
Okay, that was initial plus.
No, I understand.
Initial plus.
Let me go track by track.
I was about to do that. I said, no, I'm bringing it back in. I know we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. My initial thought was that it was a fun ride.
What about you, Dami?
Man, I had so much fun. First of all, I did expect him to drop. Maybe not now, but obviously like him being a Super Bowl halftime performer, it's coming. Like it only makes sense for you to drop something. Like you have the buzz, you have everyone looking at you, and then of course with the beef, it's like why not drop something now? And I saw on Twitter like Punch and like some of the other people from TDE, they've been hinting at him like making music and like something's coming. Like yeah, whatever. So I probably would have thought that it would have dropped like in January, like right before Super Bowl. But I'm glad it dropped right before Thanksgiving. Yeah. And when it dropped, I was actually flying to Mississippi with Michael to go to his Jackson State versus Alcorn game. And when it dropped, I said, oh, I got to download everything for my flight. I got to download everything. But just like Amma said, like this album was such a fun listen. I think the production, I'm such a production person where like initially I don't listen to the lyrics. I just want to hear it. I just want to hear the sound, and it sounded great. Like you said, I did like how there weren't any beef songs on there. However, you got the vibe, right? So like with Not Like Us, I got that vibe with Squabble Up. I got that vibe with TV Off. But we also had some nice little R&B cuts, of course. chorus. I love when rappers use a little soul sample. Always love a jazz sample.
Dance. You got
Dance.
When I hear music, it makes me dance.
Everything was great. I mean, to me, everything was spot on. And you got a little bit of everything. He was talking his shit. It was to be expected. And then he let them know, like, it's not just one. Like, now I got problems with all y'all niggas. It's plural.
Ooh, he did say that.
And I'm going to let you know. So,
First song, shots fired.
Ooh, Lord.
yeah, I enjoyed it.
For me, when I first saw it, I was like, he can't be serious.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then when I looked at the track listing, I saw Dodger Blue. I said, oop. And I don't even listen to albums like that. I was even texting my Simmons like, I'm sorry, I had to go out of order. I had to just hit that Dodger Blue after the Dodgers done won. What?
Yeah.
You know, I had to go there first. So I was like, okay. And then I went up back to Whacked Out Morals. And I was like, Kendrick. Yeah, I liked it. My initial thoughts was like, wow. And I was like, here I am actually listening to a full rap album. Like,
Oh yeah, because you don't really be.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
listen to the singles, like, you know, or what's popular, Not Like Us, Euphoria, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a huge, like, you know, Kendrick fan. Let me listen to everything he's got. I don't even think I've listened to, what is it, Good Kid, Mad City, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, not in full. So I was like, the only Kendrick album that I probably have listened to in full is Damn. That's it.
Which makes sense. That was like
Yeah.
his biggest like commercial.
Commercial.
Yeah,
album,
exactly. So I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Well, I see how you do.
See?
Can't be mad
I'm
at it.
telling you.
Can't be mad at
You
it.
can't.
No.
You can't.
What would you rate it?
Mm.
I'm gonna say a 9 for me.
I was literally about to say a 9 out of 10.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
I have no problem with it.
I'm going to say 8.5, but I'm also in the mind space of like, I love Kendrick. I listen to most of his albums. I mean, the only album I didn't listen to still was Mr. Morale. So when I compare it, which I guess we'll talk about that later as far as like, you know, the rankings of his other albums, you know, I do have other favorites, but I think at this time in this moment, it is a great album.
It is a great album. I mean, it debuted at number 1. I think it's still number 1 on the top 200 for albums. He has 5 singles on the top 100 right now. I think 2 are in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the freak?
Yeah.
Like,
it's his fucking year.
eating. He's
It's his
eating.
year.
It's his year. It's just his year.
The haters are mad.
It gotta be really tough to be like a diehard Drake fan right now. And I know we're all fans of Drake's music, right?
course,
Yeah.
I ain't no diehard Drake fan though, and I know like or Stan. I guess I should say Stan.
Yeah.
It gotta be real hard for them right now because damn, he been getting whacked all year, and he's not making it better for himself. So like to see your competition winning.
Consistently.
You
Yeah.
look at Kendrick's Twitter and the shit with the last 6-7 tweets, it's just been all wins, all
Yeah.
W's.
All wins.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And think about it, he's been silent this whole time. Haven't said a damn
Haven't
thing.
said
He had that one like interview with Solana.
Yeah.
But outside of that, he's been silent. He just performs when he needs to and dropped the album, and now he's prepared for the Super Bowl, and now this tour. So
It's like your favorite football team going undefeated. It's never happened to me, but I can imagine that's what it felt like.
It must be nice for those who have a winning season.
Who have winning.
Because that's neither one of us. But yeah, we are.
Right. I saw
This the
I
only
saw
win.
both-
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right, y'all. It's
It's
all
the
right.
only win we got this year. And I was actually thinking about that. I was like, you know what? For a year that's been horrible otherwise in the world of the politics and everything like that, this has been the one bright spot in like
one.
media and like pop culture that has lifted us up. Because if we didn't have this shit would, I mean, it's already depressing. But it would be a lot worse. Like if you had everything to look forward to and you had the holidays and you talking about politics and shit. It wouldn't matter.
What
Instead
would
of that,
we
we
be
was
talking about?
Kendrick.
What would we be talking about right now? Honestly.
The election. That's the most recent event outside of album drops.
Yeah,
has been the election.
Maybe Grammy noms. Shit, we still waiting for Spotify and rap to come out.
Apple dropped today, but not Spotify. What's going on?
What's going on, Spotify?
What's
Come on
the
now.
hold up?
going on,
I pay my
Spotify?
premium price every month.
I know y'all fucking got it.
Every month, y'all be taking it out of my damn
Y'all got the
account.
fucking link, and I clicked the link, and it sent me to nowhere.
Right. Sponsors though. Sponsors
Error.
though.
404.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, what were your like standout songs from the album for y'all? Like for me, I definitely love Man at the Garden. I deserve it all.
Yeah. I deserve it
I
all.
deserve it all. Love it.
Damn, that shit was.
That's a great
That's one that I kept going back to as well. I deserve it all. I love Reincarnated. Reincarnated.
And that sample, Made
I
Men.
love a storyline. Like I love when the rapper can take me on a ride. I just
Yes,
love it.
and he did on that song.
did.
That
Every
last verse.
single- Oh gosh, what?
Yeah.
When he said,
But you
"Now I'm
love
Kendrick
war."
Lamar." Yeah.
But you love war. No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh, this is Kendrick's mind. Yes.
No, literally.
Sounds right.
Literally.
Sounds about right.
Now we know what's going on in the Boogeyman's mind.
Exactly what I thought it would be. It's a little scary in there.
Right. I mean,
He a Gemini. He said he an old school Gemini.
old school.
I think he fits it. I know people are like astrology, what? But like I think he fits it to a T.
But he talks about it too.
Not only that, even in his songs, a lot of his songs they be flipping to another
Yeah,
side. And
yeah.
he be like, I deserve it all, motherfucker. Wait, Kendrick, you was just so humble about it. Like,
No, he got two sides.
yeah, he definitely does.
He got two
But,
sides.
Yeah, Man at the Garden, Reincarnated, Luther, of course.
Yeah,
Gloria.
definitely.
Gloria.
Gloria's
Yeah,
nice, and I
Gloria.
like how it ends.
I
when
like
he's talking
it. Yeah,
about.
I like that it's the
like,
ending. Yeah. Peekaboo
Storytelling.
too.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Big bump.
What about y'all? What's some standouts for y'all?
I mean, I said earlier, the Heart Part 6.
Yeah,
Hard Part 6. Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I love that he reclaimed that song title because I don't know what that bullshit was that Drake was rapping over.
Oh, child.
So that doesn't even exist. I love the story. I love how he's telling about the come up, how he was inspired by Absol, how Absol like really motivated him to become a better writer, and talking about like Top Dog and talking about Punch, you know, like and how like he helped kind of navigate, and how in the beginning they was just trying to get J-Rock to get signed.
J-Rock, yep.
And that was like
He was
the
just
main
gonna be
goal.
happy for him.
Yeah, he
Yep.
was gonna be happy for them, and then
Yep.
how it all came together for Kendrick, and Q came along, and then
Yep.
how he was like his, you know, it's me. I'm the reason why Black Hippie didn't happen. He's like, but I was in a different place creatively. And what I love most about that is that although he is no longer on TDE, and although that happened, they still love and respect each other. And that's what he talked about. Like you have to have these
It's
conversations
mutual.
with people that you love about what's going on.
And it's okay to outgrow where you started.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
okay.
And
And
when
as
you-
long as you keep looking back and saying like, that's where I started and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He still shows appreciation. I think that's why
Exactly.
he's like a lovable, you know, artist. Still.
And that says a lot about his character
Yes.
and how much people love him,
Yes.
because it's so unheard of that you leave a certain group or a certain label
yeah.
and you could still work with them
Right.
with no issues,
No
no
issue.
drama.
Yeah.
Look how they working together.
Look, you couldn't even tell me that he left and
Right,
and,
they
and
still,
now
like-
has PG Lang. Like to me he's still TDE.
Still TDE.
That's what I'd be thinking.
In
sometimes,
his heart,
too.
I think he is.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
way he talks about him. I mean,
Yeah.
he never gonna
It's
give
like
him
a
up.
family. Yeah.
That's his family. But he said in the song, he's like, I just wanted to explore other business ventures and kind of
course.
tap into other things. And they respected that. He talks about Dave Free. He said Dave Free used to do it all. And he used to be fighting these niggas in the street.
Yep.
Yes.
He said, that's my dog. And I'm like, I love that because, you know, the whole thing with that bullshit Drake did was, I think the picture was like Dave Free, like leaving a heart on one of Whitney's pictures or whatever like that. So I love how he was just like, you can't break us down.
No.
Our bond is too strong for that. And then the cherry on top was that the Use Your Heart sample by SWV, which was produced by Pharrell and Chad Hooger. Like,
Yeah.
that's like, oh gosh, there's just so many layers to the shit. But I really, really just enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
It was a vibe. I love the story. I love the production.
Yes.
I think the moment I heard the sample, I said, "Oh, that just brought me. It just brought me into something." It's like then we start rapping about it. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Did you think about a sample like that? I don't think about you talking about your whole life
No,
story and how
you
you
think
came
it's about to be a love song or
Right.
something, or maybe
Yeah.
SZA should be on that. No,
Right.
but it was perfect.
It was
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, he wrote that beat so well.
So well.
I love Whacked Out Morals. Like that shit is so hard from the production. Dun dun. Dun dun. Boogeyman for real, right? To me, that was like the Boogeyman
Yeah,
intro.
it
Like
was.
I'm about to come get you, sucker. I loved how he also just expressed. I love how he also expressed his disappointment with Snoop Dogg. It was like, yo, like he must have been on some edibles or something. Like, why would you post that?
Yeah.
Knowing that, like, yeah, it's an LA connection, but also like you're like my aunt.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Unc?
What are you doing? Especially the what was the Drake video that he posted that he reposted? TaylorMade.
That bullshit.
With the AI stuff and stuff like that. It's like,
Again.
he even AI'd you. Why are you promoting this, you know? So I like he was vulnerable about that.
It was his assistant.
Yeah.
He did tweet. He was like, it was the edibles.
Yeah, he's like, it's the edibles.
It's the edibles,
yeah.
nephew.
Yeah. We believe you, aunt. We believe you, aunt. And then even his disappointment with Lil Wayne, like everyone knows that Lil Wayne is such a big inspiration to him.
Right.
And I will be disappointed too, which I guess we'll talk about it, but I will also be disappointed where this is like one of the biggest moments of my
we
life.
can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the, biggest moments in my life. And instead of you congratulating me, you don't even have to congratulate me, honestly. But you to come out and be like, oh, what was me? Like feeling like you deserve that spot just because it's in NOLA. It's, I don't know. Like, don't take my shine.
Right. Be happy for me.
Be happy.
And be for real.
And be for real. Historically, the halftime performer does not have to be from wherever the city's hosting it. So it's like, it was only like that because of what, the LA with Snoop and Dr. Dre.
Mary J. Blige was
50
there.
Cent, Mary J. Blige. Like, so it was
from
like,
LA.
You're not from LA.
Right. So outside of that, that was like the only time they had like a regional like artist
That was literally
that was headlining.
I think they thought it would continue, maybe.
I'm gonna say, just like I said when we first talked about this bullshit. Where was all of the crying and the tears in 2013 when Beyonce performed at the fucking Super Bowl in New Orleans? And I would argue that in 2013, Wayne was probably in better shape.
Yes.
And was still putting out like hits at the time where it actually
Because
made
it's
more
a pop star. Because it's a pop star, not a rap artist. That's why.
But now everybody crying about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, be fucking for real. Like, don't stop.
Yeah. And then people probably would still even say Beyonce has roots in NOLA or Louisiana at that.
My mom, Louisiana.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing.
I didn't even see that
That's a
argument.
slight reach, but okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's
if they wanted to justify it, sure.
Yeah, maybe. But even still, she rocks Houston more, in my opinion.
She does. A whole lot more. And not only that, I think that it was just like, with the beef as well that was going on, it's like, oh, this on top of that,
true,
and Wayne and Drake, and obviously it's like, oh, like this is like you're stabbing us, like, and it's like, no, he's the biggest artist right now.
Yeah,
he's been killing it this year. It only makes sense, and he's a great performer. This is what some of you guys are not understanding. He's one of the greatest performers as a rap artist.
I mean, and also it's about money.
Right.
Who's tuning? Not just us, like, because me and Amma, we love football. We'll watch football. I haven't really watched it lately, but
I understand.
We will watch the halftime show.
Yes.
People who don't normally watch football will watch the halftime show.
Yes.
You have one of the biggest artists right now in 2024 going ham.
Yeah.
Is on fire.
Yeah.
Why would you not have them perforing so you can get the money?
Get the dollars.
Like you're trying to get money. People might see it, they be like, I don't want to see Lil Wayne. Like, what Lil Wayne put out lately?
Yeah.
Like they'll go on, eat their snacks, talk about whatever or change the channel, something like, I don't know, whatever. It's all about money. How many people tune in just for the half? How many people tune in just to see Usher at the halftime show?
Right.
And then you turn the game off.
Right.
Yeah.
They just want to see. Right.
Like,
people want to see Kendrick. We want to hear what he has to say.
Exactly.
We want to see what he wants. The visuals
Even
that
if he just did Euphoria and Not Like Us, we would have been like, yes.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah. When I hear that Teddy Pendergrass drop,
because the thing only 12 minutes anyway.
Yes, very quick.
Play Euphoria twice and I'll be happy.
Exactly.
I'll be happy.
Break it down.
All right.
Break it down. Do I don't know, an interpretive dance. We still would love it.
Listen, we would love it. We don't want to hear
Not right now.
I think people are not being honest with Lil Wayne and his performance ability at the moment.
Didn't he perform in the Essence Festival?
Yeah. And he had a Lil Wayne fest. Yeah.
Was
he had
he
his own
good?
fest.
I could say.
Again, the videos I saw. Don't stop.
And you know what? I know we joke about this and we talk about this, but it actually kind of hurts me to talk about Wayne like this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I grew up on Wayne. I love Wayne.
Louisiana down.
Right.
From head to toe.
Yes.
I love and I respect his artistry. He is one of the best rappers, one of the best to ever do it. But as we talk about this particular subject, I have to be real.
Makes no damn
If he ain't gonna be real, I gotta be real.
Exactly.
Like, but I hate that we gotta talk about him like this because he is such an icon. But like, there's no comparison when you're talking about the Super Bowl. Roger Goodell need to know that whoever they go on that fucking stage, they're gonna give a good show.
Right.
Yeah.
He don't need to be holding his breath because somebody was like, "Oh damn, in a perfect world, Kanye could do Super Bowl." I'm like, they would never.
Absolutely not.
They
Absolutely
would never
not.
give Kanye a mic on live TV. Are you kidding me?
Freaking kidding me?
Even if all the rehearsals he done everything right,
It
will be that moment. You like, no,
the very moment.
fuck it,
He's
we
like,
switching that. All.
Somebody will be standing there right by the
Ghost of
camera,
Black.
ready to pull a cord. They would never give him that because he can't be trusted.
As soon
can't
as he
be
goes off
trusted.
script. As soon as he goes off script. Black.
So that's what we're saying. Like, yes, it may be funny. We're talking about like Lil Wayne and his recent performances, but I think at the same time, if you're a true fan of Lil Wayne, you would also not want to see him perform at the Super Bowl because I feel like
It's true.
it would be embarrassing. And it's not even like being shady. It's like I would never want to see my favorite
your
artist
fave.
not in the best of health or best of shape and go out there with millions of people watching
Correct.
and just for the artist to be clowned on. It's like I'm telling y'all don't want that.
No.
Okay, let's go back to Britney Spears VMAs. But she did Give Me
2007.
More.
2007.
Okay.
Come on.
It's Britney, bitch.
That was not the best performance. Until this day, people still talk about the performance. So it's like you do not want that up about your favorite artist at all.
Yeah.
It's not. Let him heal from whatever he got to heal from. Let him, and who's to say he will not be a halftime performer?
Right. There's
in
still
the
time
future.
as long as he's alive and there's
Yeah.
football.
I'm to say.
And honestly, I feel like prior to all this mess, I feel like Kendrick would have reached out to Wayne and be like, "Hey, like I want you to come out for a segment or
Something.
whatever. Come out.
Who
It's
knows?
Nola, like I felt like it would have been very possible, but now
It's off the table.
it's
No discussion.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't see that just because of especially the affiliation. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
But unless he wanted to troll, I don't know. There's
He
all different
loved
types
Wayne
of
though, but he
Does
loved
love Wayne.
There's all
Wayne.
different types of possibilities. Yeah, but
he does love Wayne. My brother was actually showing me something, not showing me, but he was playing some songs from like Kendrick and even like Ab-Soul on his album that came out earlier this year, Soul Burger. Like they love Wayne and they love the Hot Boys, and certain things that they do in their music kind of reflects what the Hot Boys say, like that old wine and all that. Like that's all New Orleans slang. Like and Kendrick did that on this album. Like and some of the flows kind of remind you a little bit of Wayne. Like there is a lot of love and respect there.
yeah.
But like you said, I guess that bridge has been burned. I don't know. But it's interesting to me because Wayne nor Baby or none of them others came out in support of Drake either. So it's kind of like
It's true too.
Yeah.
He probably done severed ties with them too
so
in some way.
I don't know what the
don't
dynamic
know.
is at all. Yeah.
Who cares? No, for real.
yeah, don't stop.
Well, today we got another announcement. Tour dropping.
Lord, I'm trying to save money.
With SZA and Kendrick.
sweating
What
when
a
you said
duo.
that.
What a duo.
Y'all should have seen our group message. Alma was actually like
was
freaking out.
freaking
I'm
out.
I'm
started
hyperventilating.
sweating. I started like like that sharp sweat that come in your chest. When I saw that, I was just like, okay, I had to step out of the meeting. I said, BRB.
Yeah.
Like I needed a minute. Because I said, what is happening?
She not on mute.
Oh my God. No, for real. I was like, what? I said, I can't even, my brain can't comprehend. Kendrick, of course, I would love to see him because I didn't see him on his last tour.
Yeah.
And SZA.
And
Yeah,
SZA.
and SZA.
My girl.
Your
Yeah.
girl.
It's only right.
You think she's dropping something?
They said she said something on the stream, right? But you know what? So as I said that, I'm thinking I read a comment before we got here, and it was like everything falls apart when you said SZA says. Everything after that, it falls apart.
I mean, she knows she be lying too. She be saying
She
that.
knows. She like lying.
You know.
Yeah.
Like lying. Did she drop? I mean, she going on tour in April, so it would make sense. She could drop an album.
How
They have enough time.
when was SOS? 2023?
2022.
Oh, okay, 2022.
It came out November 2022. If I'm not
was that
mistaken.
year?
Because we saw her
Historian
last
will
Yeah.
tell
year.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was November 20 because it was the night before SOS. That was November 20. So yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She might.
She haven't released the deluxe yet, right?
No. She released those extra songs, but she hasn't released like the deluxe SOS.
Okay.
At this point, girl, just put them songs on
I
the
mean,
next
she
album.
doesn't need a new album technically,
No.
but
No.
it makes me wonder, especially with Kendrick having new music as well.
Maybe we'll get a few singles. Will we get a full album? I don't trust it.
Yeah,
I don't trust it.
You're
Her
not gonna
process
hold your
seems to
breath.
Take longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her process seems to take longer to get an album.
and
No.
if there's any pressure, she definitely not
It
doing
ain't.
it.
So it's not happening.
It's
So it's
not
not,
happening.
yeah.
We are just us talking about it. Let you
Yeah.
know it ain't happening.
I think, I think just because they're going on tour, she's like they're going to pressure me into getting a new album.
Yeah.
But she does have that movie coming out
Oh, when
What
you
is that
January.
about? Oh, it comes out in January.
in January.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I don't
songs for
know.
the
That
movie?
that would make some sense too. But yes,
I don't
pressure,
trust my
pressure.
girl. I don't trust
Yeah,
my girl.
no.
It's all right.
At least you
I don't
know.
know.
Yeah.
I'm not like.
Anytime I hear
getting-
something about like new something, I'm like, yeah, I'll just wait for it.
I'll wait for it to drop.
Yeah.
But she does have enough music where she doesn't actually have to put out another album.
Yeah.
And how many people can say that though?
I was gonna say that, and like for those of us who have missed SOS the tour, you can see it
Yeah.
now, which would be great. So
Stadium tour.
Yeah.
Stadium tour.
Stadium is crazy.
Oh Lord, you ready? You ready?
The
Alma?
Munyon.
We gotta figure out a game plan because I know all of us want to go, but it sounds like we might not be able to go together. Like we just gonna have to just divide and
not?
conquer.
Yeah.
Like you gonna get your tickets, you gonna get your tickets. I'm gonna have to get my tickets. Cameron want to go too, so
Cameron wants to go.
Oh, okay.
and it's one on the 5th and one on the 9th,
On
which
the
is my
9th.
birthday.
Do your birthday?
When
like,
you,
what
said,
you
you said one of them shows
around somebody's birthday?
Who said that?
and I had to go to the website. I said, "Oh." I said, girl, I ain't Cameron always talking about. He's like,
on a Friday.
I said, he did say that. I said, oh yeah.
I said, oh boy.
I definitely want to go to at least Philly for sure.
Yeah,
Shit, I
yeah.
might only be able to go to one. But how these people gonna be after these tickets? I'm gonna be in one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my siblings, they try to get me like Terry from Soul Food.
So you post that.
Everybody saying it's a gift. I said, damn.
We all get the same gift, huh?
Right. Just passing around each other.
Y'all gonna have to wait.
I just hope we can actually get tickets.
Yeah.
Because the demand, it's like Renaissance all over again. To be honest with you.
That's true.
That's what this is about to be.
Would you ever go see them in a different state or city or what?
Low key, I would go to Toronto.
Ooh.
What?
I would low key go.
That's crazy.
I just want to.
Just to go to Toronto too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
That's messy.
But going there on Father's Day.
When I saw that day, I said, wait a minute.
He probably gonna be like, shout out to all of Drake's kids.
Ooh.
And then when he does Euphoria, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh.
Shout out to all my fathers.
Oh.
Our real fathers.
My real fathers.
Ooh.
Did he do Meet the Grams? Dear the-
Ooh.
Yikes. Yikes. Toronto? I don't know. I
Is
feel like
Toronto
they
either
start
gonna
fighting.
happen? Is it gonna happen? Because
Oh, it's gonna happen.
well,
You know
what was it? Schoolboy Q and CERN.
Oh,
They
got. But wasn't
remember
that
that.
over some other stuff though?
That's what they say.
I don't know,
don't
but it was
know.
right in the midst of the beef. So
It
it's
was
like,
in midst of the beef.
now you got the final boss coming.
Bowser. I mean, I think it's gonna happen, but I think that security needs to be on point.
Yeah.
Because Aubrey's Angel's gonna definitely be in the mix, acting the fool.
Yeah, most definitely.
Acting the fool.
Well, on to the next. Drake, speaking of Toronto and all that other stuff. Drake's pre-action petition. It's not a lawsuit. Let's make sure we get that clear.
Yeah,
I don't want no legal problems.
Yeah. Because he petty like that.
Yeah, petty like that. But they're just trying to get some evidence to see if there's some, messiness going on with UMG. But what do y'all feel about like Drake having that petition against UMG and iHeartRadio? And I think they also said Spotify too.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah, I say he's a bitch. I feel like
it's
that's a
as simple
bitch.
as that.
That's a bitch move. That's a bitch move.
I just find it very convenient that this is the time when he decides to go after UMG. Now, granted,
And he's on UMG.
right.
All right.
Now, granted, I guess in his previous work, I haven't been listening to his more recent music as of late, but he's been talking about his grievances with UMG, apparently. But doing it now, I think for one, to me, it feels like you have accepted the fact that you lost this battle, which is fine. When I initially saw, all the articles, I'm like, yeah, like, he's a fucking loser. He's a bitch. Like, you don't do that in hip hop culture. You don't sue. Like, even if you're not trying to sue Kendrick directly, but you just the whole involvement of it. The timing is just horrible.
The timing.
It's horrible.
How dare you?
When I read more into it, though, I said, I mean,
got a point.
As an artist, I will probably be like, nah, like, you need to go against the machine. Again, the timing is horrible. You look crazy. But when you think about it,
what were you reading? Because a lot of people were saying that, well, not a lot. The few things that I was listening to, like on the news and stuff, there were some people who were like, bots are natural. It's a part of like the whole music industry. Yeah. But if it was like, if they were truly doing anything to the numbers would be more skewed. Like they would be all over the place. But because it's been consistent ever since Kendrick has been dropping disses from since basically what?
April?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even
like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Since like that. So they're like, it can't be. That's not what that is.
Yeah.
But then they also had that whole thing of like, oh, when you say, hey Siri and the certified lover boy doesn't come up, it's not like us that actually comes up.
Yeah. Which the guy confirmed. He's like, no, it's more so just like a lyric thing because it's a certified lover boy, it can pull up. So
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that part I'm not arguing against. I do think that when you have a machine, like they're gonna benefit anybody who's getting noise, right? Everyone pays for bots. Everyone uses payola or pays for payola. Everyone calls the local radio stations and pays off the DJ so they can get their song played over and over again.
That's what we should do. Okay. Sorry.
How we both sound like? But again, I think the timing is bad because at the end of the day, it's gonna blow up your own shit. And who's to say that UMG was not doing the same thing for you?
Oh, I'm sure.
Especially during that.
I mean,
Drake Pusha T beef, like, it's gonna blow everything up. So as long as you're okay with all that being blown up, then hey, that's fine. But I think if I was an artist, I get it because this is not the first time we heard about people's frustrations when it comes to labels and some of these companies when it comes to the music industry. So I get it, but again, culturally, it's bad. It's bad.
If this was like a year after all this stuff, I think people would be like, okay, and it was more like, oh, this is definitely against UMG because UMG actually was in a lawsuit like years ago for payola as well. They did a payola scheme and had to pay out. So it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like
too far-fetched. It's not.
The timing.
But the timing is too
like
close. It's too coincidental.
It's giving sore loser.
It is giving sore loser.
I'm a sore loser, and they've been pushing this song. Yeah. But it's also like, were we not all living in the same time in 2024? Literally when Not Like Us came out. First of all, when Euphoria came out. First of all, when Like That came out.
Yeah, Like That came out.
It was nonstop. They played the songs nonstop. Yeah. And then Not Like Us kind of just like went off the charts because they kept complaining. Kendrick don't make playable music. Yeah. He don't make party songs. And then he was like, all right, bet. Drop that. And when I say every single day,
it's an anthem.
You've heard Not Like Us.
Yeah.
You heard it at different parties. They were showing like Indian weddings at their the reception. They had their own mixes of Not Like Us with the Bollywood.
No, what?
Like sports, different teams. So I mean, again, I think everyone uses bots at this point. You can't. I don't know what else
and it doesn't
say about that.
It's more for like they were saying like a couple of newscasters were like, bots hurt more of the independent artists than it does these big artists like Drake and Kendrick. So it's like, why complain about bots when it's been helping you in your career? Bots and people still, at the end of the day, like it's like he's crying over popularity. Like, oh my God, I'm not as popular anymore. Like, you have had your run. You've had a good run at that. Like, you have been in pop culture. Like as soon as Degrassi was over and you came out with I Better Find Your Love and all that stuff. You've been embedded in pop culture for years.
Yeah.
And now somebody took you down and now you're like, oh my God.
And this is why, like, I hear what you're saying, Dami. I do. And I know there's a lot, we talk about the music industry being shady all the time, and it is, right? And if you're independent, it is hard for you. If you just trying to break through, it's hard for you because you are going against this machine. I acknowledge and I agree with all of that. We're talking about a rap beef. We talking about the music, and we're talking about the culture. Keep that other shit out of it.
Yeah.
Get in the booth, bitch.
Yeah.
Get in the fucking booth and make a Not Like Us. Or make a Euphoria.
Yeah. He's a hit maker.
Yeah, hit maker. Like, make it. Make a song.
Yeah.
Get in the booth, bitch. Not the courtroom. not the lawyer's office.
Not the lawyer's office.
Like, it's
giving
annoying.
Tana Taylor.
Like, fucking focus. Focus here. What the fuck
giving
are we
Tana
doing?
Taylor.
Like, what are we doing? And again, it's kind of like everything Kendrick says. Like, can this nigga see the future? Because
Euphoria laid it out.
It literally laid everything that happened. It laid it out. And when we say that Drake is not for the culture, I mean, shit, if this doesn't prove that, I don't know what does. I really don't know what does. We let Drake through because he was able to make hits and make bops, and we could wave our hand and tap and dance and all that shit. It's undeniable. But when you really peel the layers back, like, this nigga is not about the culture. He's not about us. He's about making money and fucking different bitches every night, and that's it.
That should just go to show right
That's
there.
it.
Yeah,
like, he's not really about it. Because what the fuck is you doing?
Drake
tell
is
you
a pop artist.
He's a pop artist.
He
artist.
is a pop artist.
And just
Pop
stay
artist.
there. That's
And
fine.
this is what a pop artist would do. This
fine.
would
Exactly what a
And
pop
that's
And we
fine.
like...
How many times we have to say?
Kendrick has even said it himself. Just keep making the music to make me wave my hands, do my dance, and we good.
It won't be no threat.
We good.
Give me
That's
one
all.
dance. Give me one
Give me
dance.
one dance. Give me controller.
Stick to that.
Give me controller. You know?
Controller. Stick to that.
Just like
You ain't
Even
about
nice for
this.
what? Come
You
on
ain't
now.
about this.
I guarantee if he would have came out with a bop, people still would have been like, "That's a bop, though."
That would have been me.
That's a bop.
That would have been me. I'm like, hey, look.
Right.
I get it.
And somebody was even saying Drake still has like more monthly listeners than
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Yes, he
Still,
does.
Like it's just like
He's still like the
hits.
highest streaming rapper or
what
something.
is-
Yeah.
He got the hits.
you are popular and that is fine. This rap game is not for you, and that's what he's been telling you. This is not what you need to be in. Go in the lane that you are in and stay there. That's fine. Stop trying to be a culture vulture. Stop trying to come to Atlanta and be like you from Atlanta. Stop going to Texas and Houston and Dallas like you from Houston,
Yeah.
Atlanta, Vegas,
Oh,
and
no,
all that
all that
shit.
shit.
Like, stop doing all that and just stay where you are and, do your beats and do your, whatever is popular at the time. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if he became a country artist with all the country that's been coming out now. Shit. Like,
They don't want him either.
if you know that that's popular, just stay with it. Just do what you do.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I think at the end of the day, all this like suing and stuff like that, like going against the machine, great. But I think because his ego was bruised, because when you think about
what it
it,
comes down to.
with the beef with Pusha T, everyone knows Pusha T won that beef. But the thing is, like, he didn't even recognize it because he was such a big artist, and Pusha T was not on his level. And it was like, yeah, like you saying all this shit, but like you not touching me numbers wise. Like I am a worldwide pop star, and now you have someone that's on your level. Who will not back down?
Look how you
and
crumble.
who will go to hell with you, which
yeah.
you did.
That's what he said.
After you begged him to drop something.
Begged, was counting down days.
Right.
Day 3, grade 4.
Yes.
Had academics counting down days. Charlamagne counting down days.
So it's like after all of that, now your ego's bruised, and now it's like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Now I gotta go after everybody who made this happen. It's like, no, like we just loved Not Like Us. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
It was just perfect timing.
Perfect
That
timing,
song was
perfect
everywhere.
song, perfect production.
Yeah.
Even till this day,
It's
the
history.
Camp Flognog, Buster had a set. And he played that shit like 2-3 times.
I'm sure.
And the whole
Like
crowd.
crazy. It's like niggas in Paris.
Yes.
They were playing it at
Encore.
conventions.
Yeah. Yes. They played it at a work convention I went to.
Girl, like
Work.
Meanwhile, you looking at them like, this is who we talking about though. Y'all not like us. Like,
They're not like, yeah, like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's a perfectly executed song.
well, your petition is not mad approved.
If that means anything.
Yeah. We got lawyers on our corner too.
We do.
You want to?
We do.
They be like, we got lawyers, huh?
Right.
You got lawyers,
Pro bono.
Pro bono.
We gonna see what your lawyers can do. Cease and desist.
Last but not least on the docket, we were talking about the 100 best albums of 2024, right? From Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Let me bust open my phone.
I know that we usually go through like the top 10, obviously, but what were some like that you guys saw and you were like, I'm surprised that is that number. I know I actually listened to all the top 10 and I was like,
How'd you feel about it?
I have a couple of notes.
Okay.
I do.
There's only one that stands out to me where I was confused.
When were you confused about?
Tyler.
Yeah, I do remember you.
6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I did see
Well,
that.
she really did kind of put like Amapiano on the map for people who don't really listen to Amapiano. So I can kind of see her being, and Water was such
Water was
a
huge.
big
Yeah.
song that you even thought that, like, what's she doing on this 2024? That was,
Yeah. Yes.
which makes sense.
Yes.
But also it's just like, I mean, it is a pretty good album. When I say 6 now,
That's what I'm saying.
Should it be on here? Yes.
Yeah. I think it should be on here. Yes.
But
truth is, there was my
6,
shit.
yeah.
But 6 is kind of high, yo. I'm sorry.
It could just be about the impact
Yeah.
of the.
Okay.
She's an African pop star. South
she
African,
is.
right?
South African.
South African pop
Yes.
star, if you think about it, and like she's made her way over here. So, I can see the justification of it.
So impact.
I don't know how they do it, but I can see if that.
I can also see
I'm
it
not a
too.
part of the
Again,
list.
The machine. The machine.
I don't know how they do it.
But like what Kayla said,
yeah.
I mean, no one was really listening to Amapiano
Yeah,
until Tyler came out, and people was like, oh, like this actual genre that's good.
Yeah.
And she had a hell of a year, hell of a
She
2
really
years.
did. She
She won
really did.
Grammy and won many awards. She's been performing her ass off.
BET Awards.
She is a good performer. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, maybe not 6,
Not
but
6, but she deserved to be on.
Not for us, but yeah, she definitely deserves it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love seeing Doechii so high.
Oh,
Me too.
What, top 10?
Yes.
What, top 10?
yes, my good sis.
Oh,
I love that for her.
gosh, that really, that warmed my heart. And when I seen
Yeah.
her number, I was like, yes, you better go, girl. And you just dropped. You better go.
Yes.
And it was a great project, right?
Great
So,
project.
Excellent project.
Debut album at that.
Debut.
Debut.
Loved it.
Debut.
Mixtape, mind you. Still not even an album.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Technically,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Hey,
Yep.
yeah.
This album to me.
It's an album.
Yeah. Don't you playing?
Don't.
You playing since you playing.
But yeah, I listened to all of them. Okay, so Brat is number. Well, what do you
Yeah.
guys want to do? You guys want to go 1 to 10, and then we'll go see.
I only
who
know
we
so
like?
many of these, so
Yeah. Okay. So number 1 was Brat by Charlie XCX. I did like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's pop. It's definitely danceable,
It
dance
is.
beat. It's not like annoying pop. You know what I'm saying? Like not like EDM annoying. But she got some bops on there. Like it's interesting, definitely.
You think it should be number 1?
I don't know because I don't know Charlie enough to say no. Like if that makes any sense. And honestly, I could understand everything she said on every song. Most pop artists I can't understand.
oh, that's nice.
Like I understood every single thing. And like she has some deep cuts on there. I was like, wait, what, girl? What you talking about? This
She ain't talking about none.
What they talking about? They talking about that. They talking about that.
but yeah, I liked it.
I mean, again, if we're talking about impact, this little fucking lime green backdrop was everywhere on Twitter, on TikTok.
Impact, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this lime green box?
You also have to think about all the people she influenced. Everybody was like, we're gonna have a Brat summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brat
Brat Summer.
Brat Summer.
So yeah, it
Oh,
could
that's
be
really true.
Impact as well.
Yeah. I remember when Kamala was announced as the new nominee, she was like, she tweeted, Kamala is Brat. And that was big. And then I think Kamala's HQ Twitter page turned to this lime green box.
See?
So I saw the impact there. Even though I wasn't as familiar with the music, I could definitely tell that like people were tapped into her album, her music. So.
Yeah.
I am shocked that Beyonce is number 2. I enjoy Cowboy Carter. I know that you guys like Renaissance more, but I enjoy Cowboy Carter more than Renaissance. I was not expecting it to be number 2, but I'm happy for her.
I'm happy for her, yeah.
I don't mind it.
I mean, I guess
I don't mind the
as far as
position.
like talking about impact, that she's been breaking into like a different genre and caused all this like noise with it.
Yeah.
I can see why it will be top 10, even though it wasn't a personal favorite for me.
Right.
I can see why if we're going to talk about impact.
Yeah. I mean, and she has some killer songs on there too. I mean, even the start, American Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at here.
I did listen to Manning Fireworks. Lord
Yeah,
Jesus, that was tough.
Damn.
What kind of music
Only
is
because
that?
it's not my cup of tea. It is country, and he is not a good singer, in my opinion. It's a short album. It was only like 39 minutes. I was like, is it over yet?
Really?
That's just me personally.
number 3?
It sounds like hipster coffee shop music.
Oh, well, then that explains why it's number 3. There,
I could definitely see like being at a coffee shop in Philly and doing some work or whatever and hearing this.
very is niche, but like people love that kind
Love
of
that.
music.
That's fair. That's fair.
Number 4 is short and sweet. Like it, like it.
If it's anything like Bad Kim, I understand.
It's a good album.
Have y'all listened to it?
I surely did.
Yeah.
It's a good album.
Have you listened to the full album yet, Alma?
Just the singles so
Just
far.
the singles, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoy short and sweet. She ate.
She's a pop girl. Like, that's a pop girl.
We need to review that because
Yeah.
she really did. She really did eat, and she like it should have been called short and like talk your shit, short and sassy, because she was really talking some shit on there. She's short and savage is what it should have been, but I was like, damn, this. What was it? The last song, "Don't Smile"
Don't
or
Smile,
something.
yeah.
Yes. Slim Pickens. That shit was good too.
It's a good ass album.
It's a good album.
And she, again, another person had a hell of a year.
She did.
I would not be. I would be so happy for her if she got, album of the year or record of the year.
I wouldn't mind I don't mind if she sweeps.
Nope.
At all.
I wouldn't mind it either.
This is not her first album though, right? Is it? Is she a new artist? I kind of feel like she just came out of nowhere. Like, oh, Sabrina
It
Carpenter.
feels
Like,
like she did.
It feels like
like she was just like dropped in the industry.
It feels like she did. I feel like she's like, not to compare them, like she needs to be Taylor Swift, but like that's who Taylor Swift wants to be. Like she is good. Like she gives you country too. Like she gives you all American girl.
She's Midwest,
but
right?
it's also, I don't know exactly. I know Chapel Roan was, but
I think that's who I'm thinking about.
sex. That's a little sexiness.
yes, but yeah, and she like does it so well.
Yeah.
What her whole persona. I like it.
Yeah, her.
Number 5 is "Hit Me Hard and Soft." Been telling y'all,
Really?
it's a good one. She got some good stuff. I say if you guys love ad libs, if you're an ad lib lover, go ahead and listen to that song. Listen to that
Really?
album. She loves ad libs. She be killing it.
I gotta be honest with you. I think I know 2 Billie Eilish songs.
That's fine.
And that's the Bad Guy song, of course. That's where she rose to fame. And that's the
the Barbie Made for Me or whatever.
Did she win like a
Oscar, I
she
think.
did.
Yeah.
That's an Oscar ass song.
She about to be EGOT for sure.
She definitely, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 songs I know by her. But like she obviously got a lot of good music, and I need to give her.
She
a
really
chance.
does.
She be singing.
She be singing.
She can sing.
Yeah, she can.
The girl can sing.
Yeah.
She be looking like she's stuck in the 90s and 2000s.
The kings of comedy.
I be looking at her outfits and I be like,
Like Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Her brother makes some good music together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Tyla. Yeah, I mean it's an easy listen.
It is easy listen.
It's an easy listen.
It is an easy listen. You're right. That's a good way of putting it.
I like it, and it made me realize that I prefer Tim's as a featured artist.
She was good on the
I can see what you mean by that.
Yeah, and not like I don't
Yeah.
want to.
That's fair. No, that's fair. No,
we know how
you,
you
you,
feel
gotta,
about
you have to explain. You explain
Okay.
enough. Yeah, you explain enough. You explain enough.
Yes. Number 7, "We Don't Trust You" by my friend Leland, Metro Boomin and Future.
I know that this album only made it in the top 10 because of the impact that it had to the rest of the year.
That was literally that.
Because otherwise,
I don't trust Future to make any good rap music anymore. Like I'm tired. I'm tired of the watches. I'm tired of the women. I'm tired of the codeine. I'm tired of the cocaine.
Yeah.
Like
Future got to be about 50 now. Let me see his age, because he wasn't still talking
too
about
old,
this shit.
too
Too old to be talking the same.
It's like, aren't you done with all that? Ain't you tired?
No.
He still get bitches. He still
I'm tired of
whatever.
How old is Future? 41. Grow up.
Same thing.
Number 8 is Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. It's a pretty good album.
I haven't listened to it.
I didn't know she put out an album this year.
This album is for all the young divorcees. This album is for all the girls who married their high school sweetheart and they get divorced now. Go ahead and put this album on.
I got it.
This is for you.
That's
Very specific.
She did get a divorce, though, didn't she?
Yeah, she was young.
That's what I said. This is for all the young divorcees.
Okay.
This
It's
is
a
for the
divorce
girls who
album.
married their college sweetheart. It's not working out no more. Their high school
Child.
sweetheart, and they had a kid or two, and they're like, you know what? I'm reinventing myself.
Yeah.
Go ahead, put this album on. You gonna love it.
I gotta be honest with you. The album art is sending me these fucking 2 ponytails. That's fucking sending
She
me.
leaning on herself. She leaning on herself. She ain't got
That
nobody
is
but herself.
Sending me. She really.
Pony on pony.
She's
Talking about
still-
signature
she is
look.
committed.
That's a signature.
I would be
look, sure.
committed too. Shoot.
Yeah. Slick back.
Side note: I was listening to Keke Palmer, and she was saying, "Yeah, I think you and Ariana would get along very well." She said at her 16th birthday party, she invited Patti LaBelle to come sing with her on stage.
Yes, Patty.
Can you imagine being at a sweet 16 and being like, Patti LaBelle?
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle.
You the
Now,
only one dancing.
meanwhile, both of us would probably be like, yes,
Right.
Patty.
Them kids would
Lady
be like,
Mama Live.
Like, mama, who that?
them kids would be in their phone like, I'd be like, yes. I'd be falling out crying.
Yes. Dolce is number 9. You already know.
Yes, yes,
You already know how we feel. Go ahead, run that episode back. Run that episode back. Yes. And number 10 is Tiger's Blood by, what is her name?
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie. Yeah. It gives Alana Morissette, or whatever her name is, Alanis Morissette, like, but country. I don't get it. It's not my cup of tea again, but I can see that there is a specific audience for that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not my cup of tea. I was just like, that was another one. It started going to another song. I thought the album was still playing. I was over it. I said, "Oh, this must be what Alma feels like when we try to make her listen to new music."
It is.
Just a whole brother.
No, but I listened. But it was. Oh,
What else are you for?
oh, thank you
For trying.
Thank you.
Because I was.
She said, not me, child.
No, not me.
Not me, girl.
do it for us. I had to do it. It's research. It's research. Research for the pod.
You're
For the
thorough.
pod.
You're thorough. I appreciate it.
Yeah. What are some other ones on there?
I did see Normani actually made the list. She was number 32.
Shut up.
I saw that too.
Number
They
32.
probably couldn't think of. Never mind.
And
Oh,
she,
stop.
and which list named her album as the best R&B, as the best R&B album of 2024? That's really shit.
I don't know if they were playing or not. Or if that's
No,
like that.
serious.
Or no, but maybe it's the highest like R&B selling album on this list.
No, I think they said that was the best R&B album of 2024. I don't know if it was Rolling
who
Stone. I
said
think
that?
it might have been Billboard. It was one of these magazines. They
I
said
did
it's the
send it.
best
Yeah.
R&B
Is
album.
Quantum Baby on there by Tinashe?
I do not
Let me
see
go
it.
to 181.
What?
I don't see it.
Don't do that.
Well, I wish you could search, like, just type in, like,
I
the name.
know.
They make this shit so hard.
I'm just
I don't know
scrolling.
if it's on there.
No, it's not. It's not.
What? Yeah, I think it should have been on there. That was a good idea. Oh, Cali Uchis is on here.
Yeah,
96.
Kalush's on there.
She snuck in there.
Did you hear that one or no?
I heard a couple of the singles. I liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it better than
Oh my God.
the Venus.
What is this devil stuff? Carrie King?
I see
My
that.
Jesus.
I'm about to scroll past that. Do one of these. I don't know what that was. That looked crazy. Not them having this jigsaw motherfucker.
Stop. Nope.
I don't want to be disrespectful.
First of all, shout out to Rema, number 11.
Yes,
where he
number
is.
11. I was
I
just
keep
thinking
trying
about
to
that.
Tell y'all,
Yeah.
it's a good. If y'all love like
did
old
say
school Afro
that.
beats, just listen to it.
You did.
It's a very chaotic album.
I did start listening to Chromacopia. I like, what is it,
Really?
Ratata?
Oh, Ratata,
Yeah, I like that.
That should be something for the strip club. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy he's on the list a little higher up.
I realize there's a lot of music on here that I just had not heard. That's what this list told me. I didn't even know like these people put out albums. Like I didn't know Ariana
You were an artist. You didn't know that? Okay, Vince Staples.
Yeah, Vince.
75. He probably said, fuck y'all.
Not Y2K being 73.
No,
Lord.
that's crazy.
Now that should have been off the list.
That should be off the
Shouldn't have
list.
been on the list at all.
Chloe should have been on that list.
Sexy Red was on here, 71, and Sexy We Trust. I mean, that I'm not mad at that. The girl had bangers.
Yeah.
Again, she also had a hell of a year, hell of a 2 years, honestly.
She did.
I see
Glorilla?
Blue Lips. Blue Lips is on here.
Happy for
Yes,
Glorilla.
I was happy for Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, she deserved that.
Very happy for
Lil
Glow.
Lips, happy for that too. That was a good album.
Shakira.
When she
Yeah,
come up with something.
Exactly. I didn't know Shakira had an album this year.
La
Like,
Mujeres.
If she ain't I don't know then.
what was that?
La Mujeres. Ya no Laura.
What?
French.
Something
was
about-
what I took in high school, y'all.
Something about no. She said she took French.
No.
No, she said she took
I took
French.
French in high school. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying.
It's something about women.
Yeah, so
something about
Mujeres
the woman.
mean women, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to inclusion. Chroma Code.
I hear Omar Apollo is good. I think Dami had talked about one of his
Yeah,
songs,
she has.
Evergreen or something like that.
Evergreen. Mm-hmm.
I love his album cover. Wow.
A lot of country. Shabuzi. Hey, Shabuzi.
We didn't even talk about Shabuzi in
Where I've been
the.
isn't where I'm
He
going.
got snubbed.
Oh, he sure
Where
did.
you get stuff from?
With CMAs,
Oh no.
he didn't win anything.
Are we shocked?
No.
No. They wasn't about to give him the top awards. And then somebody disrespected him.
Yeah.
When they was talking about his name. Right? I don't
Yeah,
know who
he
that
said-
was.
I don't know who it is either. But the person that won the one award, he was like, what he said? I shabuzied him or something. It was some when he said shabuzied.
Some racist
Yeah.
microaggression shit. They wasn't gonna get that man nothing, but he had the first of all, we don't
Yeah.
top song of the year, like
Yeah.
broke records, you know.
That's okay. They're gonna get him back with Grammys. I want to get into what's her name? Iris Star. I want to get into
Iris,
her.
I love Iris.
Yeah, she's good.
She honestly, I don't say she reminds me of Tyler, but I think like they both came up at the same time. Maybe not even at
Nigerian,
the same time.
right?
Yeah, she's Nigerian, but they give out the same vibe. They actually have a song together.
They do.
Two songs together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right, they do.
Yeah, I like Iris Star.
Brittany Howard. I like her. She used to be on Alabama Shakes.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
country. Yeah.
That was a country year, huh?
It really was a country ass year. It really was.
Yeehaw.
Wow.
Oh, Timeless is
Where
on here.
did they put Kendrick?
Timeless is on here.
Oh, number 40. That's pretty high.
I think Kendrick is 21.
Oh, look, Tim's is here.
Tim.
Very good for her.
I like her album cover too.
She's so pretty. I will always give her that.
Tim's is gorgeous.
She looks
Gorgeous.
amazing.
That's a gorgeous one.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
And this is number 2?
This is what
Almighty So 2?
Don't like.
This is what I'm saying. All of this music came out this year. Where the hell have you been?
Wow.
I got some listening.
Dopamine being on here is crazy because I ain't hear nobody talking about it.
What's
Am I wrong?
No, you're
Am I
not.
wrong?
It came and went just
Is
like
that-
Trouble in Paradise.
Trouble in Paradise on here?
No.
Ooh.
I knew that. I was just being stupid.
Yeah, you ain't right for that.
Ooh, you shady.
You ain't right for that.
You shady.
You ain't right for that.
You ain't right. You ain't
Shit.
right. You
Whose
ain't
fault
right.
is that? Is it my fault or is it the artist's fault?
You right.
They said Dopamine is Normani's clearest artistic statement. She's about dark moods, sensuality, and danceability. Simple frameworks made rich and throwback hallmarks refreshed. Girl, who wrote this?
I mean, that's kind of true though.
The album is obviously indebted to a seminal span of the 1990s and the early 2000s when
What's
the
that song on
divas
Wild
like
Side?
Aaliyah,
Aaliyah sample, yeah.
Janet Jackson, and Destiny's Child yearn, harmonize, and cut a motherfucking rug. Get the freak out of here,
Yeah.
MC.
Dami did say it was a good album. We just never listened.
Oh, okay, Dami.
It was a
said
decent. It was a decent album, but again,
that's just
I think it's no. It's decent.
Not to change it.
It's decent based off of like nostalgia, right? It's like I love the '90s sound, and she gives that.
Did she do it right though?
She did a decent job.
Okay.
I didn't go back to it. To be honest, I didn't go back to it.
Wow.
But also, I think that also goes back to promoting your stuff and
Yes.
Listen, Don't get me started.
Nope. We didn't talk about this.
Anything else on your minds, hearts, ladies? We done talked about the top 10.
No.
I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, a lot of music I didn't hear, so I can't. Some of this I'm like, I can't really even say anything. So.
Right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
After Spotify come out with the rap, I'll probably listen to some of the stuff and see.
It's wrapped out yet? Let's see.
I think it's supposed to come out on the 6th.
Tomorrow?
Listen, Dami works for them part-time. So
You know that.
I wish.
let us know exactly when it comes out.
They still taking my premium
I think they tell you first, Dami, before they tell any of us.
I heard something about the 4th. Now you told me this.
It's this week.
Apple released today, so I feel like Spotify on the clock.
Spotify want to see what Apple was doing first. I'm like, all right, let's see what we could tweak. And then they release. Because they usually release after Apple. They don't.
They usually do.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? I thought Apple always released after. Everybody was like, man, ain't nobody care about y'all. Apple Music. I shouldn't be talking because I'm on Apple Music too
It got
now.
Apple Music and it got YouTube Music too. Now, nobody really don't care about that.
yeah.
Shout out to Cameron.
I'm gonna say, I know one person uses Apple who uses YouTube Music. And you don't get a real.
Right.
Not a real. It's real.
That was
It's
that.
real to them.
It's like LimeWire. It's like LimeWire rap.
Y'all watching music videos,
Napster rap.
right? Oh God.
Shoot.
Well, it is the end. We've come to the end of our Shoot the Shit, y'all. We thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed this conversation. I love Shoot the Shits. It's the easiest.
I ain't got prepared now.
We ain't really got to say too much. We ain't got to do too much. You know, we have a little bit more fun. But yes, we just want to thank everybody who's been watching our videos and subscribing to our YouTube channel. We got more content coming out for y'all. Thank you so much to NTS for allowing us to use the studio space.
Yes.
My brother Michael for doing the video and all that stuff. Shout out to y'all as well. And you know where to find us on all the socials. We have a Twitter. We have a Facebook, Instagram. What else we got?
TikTok.
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 Who knows what happens anywhere.
Mad Music Podcast at Mad Music Podcast. You can find us. Make sure you email Alma if you have any suggestions or you want to talk about music or anything like that. madmusicpodcast@gmail.com. She would love to hear from you. Trust me. She be waiting for them emails. She looked for them emails before her own work emails.
Surely do.
And that's a fact. That's a fact.
And as always, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Thank you.
Be
Hope
safe.
you guys have a great week, whatever day, whenever you're listening to this. Have fun. Hope this brightens your day.
Yes,
I hope so. Fuck.
Oh.
You want to talk about it?
You know, on that note, goodbye.
Let's talk about it. Let's decompress.
God.